What's up, guys? In today's video we have daily challenges, Madame Nazar's location, as well as the collector daily challenges. I was going to go ahead and put out a separate video for that one, but yesterday my girlfriend, my daughter, and my mother-in-law had an accident, and they were on a trip in Sweden. My girlfriend and daughter didn't come back until like 5 a.m. this morning from the hospital, so basically I didn't have time to do that, so I will include that at the end of this video. So we have things like creeping time, escort someone in need, flaky fish. Madame Nazar is back over here, just a little southwest of Plainview. By the way, I hate this location for her. So we go ahead and talk about creeping time first. I have a couple different locations that are all located not too far from escort someone in need missions, as well as water that you can go ahead and fish for your small fish to get your flaky fish meat. A couple locations on the eastern part of the map, a couple locations over in Valentine where you can use the river to go ahead and get your fish. A couple more here just north of Blackwater, you can use the Upper Montana River. And then you have some locations, these are just general locations, those aren't specific pinpoints, but you can find them in that area, also down here, and you can use the St. Louis River to go ahead and fish. Now you want to go ahead and catch a fish, break them down, everything except for trout, salmon, the large fish, and bluegill will give you flaky fish. So just go ahead and break them down, use that creeping time that you caught today, or that you ended up picking today, and go ahead and craft those, and you should be good to go with that. So for some locations for escort someone in need, we have some locations here on the eastern part of the map, and then I have a couple on the west part of the map. All you need to do is one of them. Hopefully they spawn for you, and hopefully they don't end up ambushing you, because I know some people run around forever looking for them, and they end up getting ambushed, and they don't end up getting that challenge done. So we're going to go ahead and start off in New Austin, then we'll move into the bayou, so two different locations. In this first two sets of maps, you can find your arrowheads, your jewelry, tarot cards, coins, and your collect 6 items. First location, we have a piece of jewelry, then a coin, another piece of jewelry coming up right here. Down south, we have a jewelry on the coast. Scratching post, there is a piece of jewelry. Then these next two locations are dig sites that anybody can dig up. The first one was an arrowhead. On the mountain is an heirloom. Over at Benedict Point, you will end up getting a random coin. Then we have an alcohol bottle and gap tooth. In the tunnel, we have a tarot card. And then as we move up over this location, there's a tarot card. Then another tarot card inside of Tumbleweed. And then just north of the fast travel is a piece of jewelry. So we're going to move over to Armadillo. This first location out to the west is an arrowhead. Then we move down just in between Mercer Station and Fort Mercer for coin number 2 of today's group. We have an arrowhead. Move on to a tarot card. There's a piece of jewelry. Then we have another piece of jewelry, although it didn't spawn today for me, which it normally usually always does. We have a tarot card. And then just south of Armadillo, there's another piece of jewelry that did not spawn for me, but it normally does in this group's rotation. So in these two clips coming up, we have all the bird eggs you need, tarot cards, flowers, dig sites with the shovel, and 6 collectibles. First location is an heirloom. Here we have a flower, then we move on to another flower. We have an egg over here, a tarot card inside the cabin. There is an egg at that spot. Then we move over to an alcohol bottle inside that little shack. We have jewelry at this dig site that anybody can dig up. Next 2 spots at the hideout are tarot cards. There is an egg at that location, and then we have a piece of jewelry next to the fast travel outside the cabin, and then also a flower up there. And then we're going to move into Blue Water Marsh. We're going to start out with an arrowhead. This is one of those sites where you have the yellow animation, so anybody can dig that one up. A flower at that location, a piece of jewelry here next to the cabin. We have an heirloom inside the house. We have a piece of jewelry that anybody can dig up. You don't need a metal detector. We move up the coast over here, you have an heirloom. Just north of that, we have a piece of jewelry. On the island, we have a piece of jewelry. And then just to the west of that, we have an alcohol bottle. So anybody who needs additional alcohol bottles, you can find one over in the area over near Van Horn. And then also down south, where the cabin is, near where the panther spawns, down in Rhodes. So if you're looking for coins, there are 3 coin locations in this specific area to try and make things convenient. I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully the video helped, and I will see you guys next time.